facelift. Scat pack charger, take off like a spaceship. I'm finna erase 'em.
Peace, family. It's your boy DB the Great.
It's your boy Trey Markel.
Coach the Don.
And welcome back to the Player Circle. Today's show, you know what I'm saying, I was on Instagram and I seen a quote, or I seen a post. Here is the Messiah, that's his ad name on IG. Honor your divinity. And he was saying, first off, you gotta understand that you are a divine being. You were created in an image of something greater than yourself. And you have a purpose in this world. You were here to contribute something unique and important. You can only do that if you recognize and honor your divinity. Now, the thing is, a lot of people forget that they are divine. They get caught up in the material world, chasing money, fame, and power. They forget that all of that is temporary. When you honor your divinity, you connect with your soul. And that's where your power lies. You start to see the world in a different way. You become more aware and interconnectedness of all things. Develop your inner strength. You realize that you have a power to overcome any obstacle because you are connected to something greater than yourself. Cultivate gratitude. When you honor your divinity, you recognize that everything in your life is a gift, and you become more grateful for everything. You know what I'm saying? With all of that being said, I felt like that was real powerful. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to start off the show
So that kind of meant something to you when you read that for the first time. Last episode we talked about your purpose and your passion. We stated that if you don't know your purpose, find your passion. Your passion will lead you to your purpose.
Right. So,
I mean, in the sense, you also even talked about how people chase fame and money. And the crazy thing is, when I ask people this all the time, I always ask, what's your definition of rich? Or what's your definition of making it?
Right.
Because to you, a lot of money might not be a lot of money to me, and vice versa.
So what's your definition of making it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
My definition of making it and my purpose would be just being financially stable and being able to do what I want.
Right.
It don't matter about how much money I'm making. At the end of the day, as long as I'm able to be with my kids and my family and still have my own free time and not be bound to a 9 to 5 or be bound to somebody telling me what to do when I can do it.
Type shit.
So, and they even go to being rich, because I mean, there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, people don't break that down. Everybody just want to be rich. But shit, $1 million is that really rich? Because shit, it's houses that'll take that quick. Little baby said that on the post I posted the other day. He was like, do you know anybody that don't work?
No, I seen that.
Do you know anybody that don't work? All the millionaires, all the billionaires, they work. I mean, like
they have multiple jobs. They say Snoop Dogg had like 75 jobs, bro.
It's still working, still grinding. How you got taxes, especially in America, you'll never own it, and you always gotta pay them property taxes. Somebody gonna come take it.
And that's the thing, bro. I'm happy you brought that up, because America is built for businesses. You know what I'm saying? America is built for business owners. The only way to get ahead in life and to get ahead in this world and play by their rules, you have to be an owner. You have to get into ownership. You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, making it really qualifies more so as making sure my family's secure.
Right.
Making sure that I can repay my mom and my dad for everything that they give me, and I can allot those same choices and opportunities to the children I have in the future. Mm-hmm. So they always, set up for life. Because if you're not getting your family right, when have you ever really just made it? So for me, that's where it all comes home. Making sure your family's down, support it.
It's no point of you getting to where you trying to go, you know what I'm saying, and not bring your family along with you.
No, that's a fact, but you also got to make sure you good first before you help other people.
For sure.
Because I see people arguing about that all the time. Like, man, your parents is not your responsibility. You don't have to do this or do that. No, but at the same time, it's the right thing to do. You got to make sure you straight so that you can make sure that your family's straight on the back end. Because if you're not together, how the hell are you gonna make sure other people together? I mean, but
once you establish yourself, then I feel like you have to, but it would be in your best interest to go back and make sure your family is not, you know what I'm saying, broke. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you have all this money but you're not helping them? You know what I'm saying? Helping their situation.
I feel like that comes with setting them up. Derrick Rose had an Adidas contract. His Adidas contract paid his brother $250,000 to $300,000, and his best friend got $50,000 to $75,000 a year.
Damn, a real nigga looking out.
He got his contract with Adidas on top of. He made sure his brother and his best friend also got a guaranteed salary contract. Just still setting your family up for success. Because instead of them leaning on you as a crutch, as, hey, I need some money this week.
Facts. Just how LeBron did with all the people in his circle. Put them all on. That's dope.
You give them jobs, give them that salary. So then they can work for themselves and do what they want to do.
So that way they're not digging in your pocket asking you for money and shit. General steps to just getting your life in order. One, set clear goals. Identify what you want to achieve in different areas of your life. such as career, health, and personal growth. Make sure your goals are realistic and achievable.
Realistic and achievable. I'm glad you said that.
Right.
Because people make goals realistically, whether it's New Year's goals or just in general. Like, hey, I want to make 6 figures a year, 6 figures in a month. But how realistic
Ain't
is
never
that?
done nothing that you make 6 figures.
If your work ethic ain't
right.
like, I always say, I mean, you gonna get out what you put in. So if you ain't put in that much effort, how you expect to get this much in return?
It's a slippery slope, cause you always want to shoot for the stars, or you never want to limit yourself. But at the same time, you do have to keep certain parameters on what you can achieve in certain situations.
I would say even like when you're setting big goals, say you want to make 100,000, okay. Well, how much do you got to make every month, every week?
You got to break it down.
So then you can get to that 100,000, that's that 6-figure check.
Well, shit, yeah. They say a goal without a plan is merely a dream. Right. So it's only as realistic as much work and effort as you put into that goal and planning and outsourcing. So it's all on you in the end.
I'm glad you said that because that made me think about the definition of insanity. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing repeatedly, expecting a different
outcome.
Right. Different outcome. Exactly. So a lot of people, like I say, they got these goals, but they doing the same stuff every day.
Right. But you want to know something crazy though? Because the one thing that contradicts that, they say success is always met with consistency.
No, that's
so it's like I feel like it's often times where I'll be working on something.
But the thing is with that is if success is met with consistency, you got to be consistent to get success.
Right.
That's facts.
And that's the thing. So for somebody that's doing the same thing repeatedly, expecting a different result, that means it's not the same thing. The reason why I say that is because if you're doing something consistently and it's working and you progressing, that's a different outcome than you doing something the same thing over and over. And you ain't getting nowhere. You ain't progress. You ain't learning nothing new, but you're still trying it, thinking it's gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? That brings us into number 2. Create a plan. Yeah. Once you have identified your goals, create a step-by-step plan for achieving them. Break down your goals into smaller, attainable tasks that you can work toward daily. You know what I'm saying? So break it down, make it smooth on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do daily tasks to get to where you ultimately want to go.
Give yourself a deadline. It needs to be done by this time, and then you gotta hold yourself accountable.
Facts.
You can't miss the deadline. Then you don't punish yourself for it.
Yeah, it's because you got free reins, and it's like, well, shit. If there's no punishment, why should I do it?
That's the same working out. Some people, they're not gonna work out. They don't have nobody pushing them. But what's the difference between this training?
They just lazy. You ain't always gotta have somebody to push you to work out.
No, that's a fact.
You gotta want it within yourself.
But you ain't always gotta have somebody to push you to make you successful. But some people do need the extra push. Right. So you're supposed to learn from people that's smarter. Elon Musk. Everybody that works for him smarter than him. Most of the people. That's the reason why he's able to keep growing and building.
Facts. He's cultivating the world. Damn near finna take over.
He's going to space. That's crazy.
He got AI robots and shit. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit.
We getting to a different time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm seeing all this shit change around me. I'm like, bro, I'm getting old.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta identify, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and adapt with the world, bro. Really watch this shit. You know? Number 3, prioritize. Identify which goals are most important. Most critical ones, take care of them first before getting to the less important goals. You know what I'm saying?
So the most critical ones, take care of those first.
Right, get those out the way. 4, develop healthy habits. Establish healthy habits that support your goals and overall well-being, such as regular exercise, a balanced diet, effective sleep, daily meditation, and daily affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Daily affirmations is key to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell myself every day, shit, I'm a guy, and can't nobody tell me different. When I'm dressed a certain way and I got a certain type of clothes on, bro, people open doors for me. You know what I'm saying? They treat me differently, you know what I'm saying? And that's just me having that confidence within myself.
The thing is,
you know what I'm saying?
That's because the tongue is powerful.
Right.
A lot of people don't really realize how powerful the tongue is. Whatever you're saying and putting out into the atmosphere, that's what's going to come back. You know,
manifestation.
Manifestation. Then like you even said, habits, small habits. The thing is, what I want to say on that is just, like I say, it's about making small habits, daily habits. Because if you get into the habit of reading one chapter of a book every day, eventually it'll become a habit that you can read more chapters. Or then it'll come to you naturally. Like, you know, every day you wake up, you're going to make sure you're reading this chapter.
Fuck it, I'll go to 2 today.
Why not?
Might as well.
Same with working out. It's habits. I mean, when we was all playing sports, we had a habit of going to practice every day, making sure we at the gym, making sure we at the game. That's what showed.
Nah, it was a daily routine.
It's a daily routine. Small habits building up into the success that we want.
5, managing time effectively. Use time management techniques like creating a schedule, like they were saying, setting due dates, minimizing distractions, minimizing stress, and maximizing productivity. You know what I'm saying? The less time that you spend distracted on nonsense and bullshit, your screen, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, the less time you spend on that shit, the more time you could be spending on getting yourself together, getting your life together, taking advantage of the time that you have, you know what I'm saying? Maximizing your 24 hours in your day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a big fact. You can't just sit there and not do nothing. Sit at the house and like, we're gonna stay active, we gotta be doing something. We're not trading.
Facts.
You know,
a man should never be bored. You know what I'm saying?
Something. And I seen something the other day and that caught my eye and I had saved it on my phone. And it was like, the best time management advice I've ever followed is be easy to find and hard to reach.
Right.
And when you think about it, it's like even for big companies and CEOs, it's hard to reach them, but it's super easy to find them. Every corner you look at, anytime you Google search them, anything, it's easy to find that company and find out what they do. But it's hard to reach them, and there's a reason for that.
6, get organized. Keep your living, work spaces organized at all times, clutter free. You know what I'm saying? So the more organized you are, the more effective you'll be, type shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie. He's spot on with that one, because I feel like when I be in my workspace or even just my room and I'm editing, I'm more enthused to edit or get my work out the way when like my surrounding environment is
clean.
Yeah, because it damn does clear your mind. Like, okay, bet now that this is knocked out, I can knock this shit out.
Right.
And then right after, I'll be like still in that environment that's tightly put together.
It's a mind thing. Like,
Yeah, it is.
me and my fiance had this conversation the other day, and I was like, when you make up the bed and you straighten up your room every day, you come home to a nice, clean room, everything straight and neat. It feels a lot better than you come into a room that's cluttered with clothes everywhere, bed not made. More organization, that goes to even with business. Having budget sheets and profit and loss statements and just having everything, you know, just to the T and organized, put together, because anytime you want to go and try to expand your business, they're going to want these accounts. They're going to want information from your business. If you don't have nothing to show them,
what are you doing?
Exactly.
Number 7, seek support. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family, or professionals for help if needed. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too much in your ego to where you can't reach out to the next brother that's doing something that you want to do. Like, say, bro, I see what you're doing and I like what you're doing, and I was wondering if we could collab, or you could help me, or I can help you in any way to where I can, you know what I'm saying, build myself up.
Like my boy Richard be saying, man, collaboration over competition. I keep saying it to everybody. Cause like, if you come together, you can be so much more powerful than you are separate.
Facts.
When you show up and show on, you got those opportunities. What you gonna do? You gonna take advantage.
You gotta optimize those opportunities.
You gotta take advantage, man.
For real.
Fact.
Getting your life together is an ongoing process. It may take time and effort to achieve your goals. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your success along the way.
Just on the Seek support side, make sure that y'all reach out to any one of us for help. Whether it's collaborating, consulting meeting, building, whatever it is, make sure that y'all reaching out, because some help is better than no help.
No.
So next time, make sure y'all follow us on our social medias, Trey Markel _ my personal, and then Trey Markel TV.
Coach the Don.
Make sure y'all tap
Yeah, man, DB the Great, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the motion going. You know what I'm saying? The hoodies, y'all tap in. We taking pre-orders right now. Just hit me in the DM. Got the book coming from Boy to Man. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. But till then, bro, next time, man. Peace.
This ain't no one-on-one, bitch, it's a brawl. Hit the bitch in the back of the leg and the fall. And it didn't take much just to